welcome back to my channel, and today I cannot wait to introduce you to the Jet Plasma pen. This baby has completely changed the game in the aesthetics industry. Like, I cannot explain how massive this is becoming, and it's becoming so big because the results are so incredible. And wait for it, there's no downtime for clients, so they can literally look, I don't know how many years younger, like 10 is an understatement. Okay, that's ridiculous. That is about 10 years. But they can literally look 10 years younger, and nobody will even know they've had anything done. No bruising, no pain, no scabs, no redness, no sensitivity. Just really good results real fast. So in today's video, it's actually about what is inside your kit, how to sanitize your jet heads, which cleansers are appropriate to use before the jet plasma service, and how to measure the exact size of the area that you're allowed to work within a 15-minute jet session. So this is specifically for newbies in the jet plasma industry. Hi beauties, so I hope that you've just received your jet plasma pen kits, and I just want to go through it so that you know what the contents consist out of. So inside your jet plasma kit, you're obviously going to find this magic wand, your jet plasma pen, and you will see that there's already a jet tip attached. There is nothing wrong with this jet tip. It is brand new. It has been pre-sanitized and sterilized. However, obviously you will sanitize it before you use it on your first client. But we keep it in here so that you guys can see how easy it is to remove and insert the tips. So the only reason for this not being sealed in packaging is that you have a demo and you can see what it looks like on your device. But this is a brand new tip, okay? Then you'll receive a stand with your jet plasma device, and obviously that is so that your jet plasma can be maybe on display, like I have one on display over here. That's actually our spot pen. Then you'll receive a very nice quality long cord that you can use to plug your device into. You cannot use your device if it is not plugged into the wall because it works at 13,000 volts. And to achieve that, it's got to work out of the plug point in the wall. Then you'll receive, as part of your kit, you'll receive 2 additional jet plasma pen tips. So there you go. And if you ordered more, then you'll find those tips in your jet plasma pen kit as well. Okay, now let's look at how do you actually work your device and put your device on. So let me start by putting my device on. Okay. Then you will see you've got a fun button, which means function, that says on or off. You have an M button, which means mode, which means you can change continuous or pulse. And then we have a level button or an on and off button. The level button is how you switch your device physically on, and it changes the level that you are going to be working at. So the function button must always be on. If the function button is off, that means that you might be using your device without timing, that the device never works for longer than 5 minutes, in which case the device could actually burn out. So always ensure that your function button, your fun button, says on. Then when you get your device, usually your pulse says about 2 hertz. How do you change the hertz? Once you've changed it, it'll be set that way and you won't have to continue changing it. But the very first time that you change it, you just need to keep the button in until the number starts flashing. Okay, there it's flashing. And now I have about 4 seconds that I can continue to change this to whichever number I want it to be. Let's put it on 10. And then if I leave it until it stops flashing, then there we go, it's set. Once it's set, you don't have to do this again. So let me just show you one more time. You keep the button in until the numbers start flashing. Once they're flashing, you have the opportunity to change them. After you've found the number that you want, which is usually 10 hertz is what we work on, then you leave it and it will set. Level, most of the time you will be working at level 3. I'll explain when there are certain cases where I might decide to bring my level down, but the majority of the time I work at level 3. My device must be plugged in at all times, and now it is ready to go. Okay, so now if you are ready to get started with your procedure and you just want to clean the tip, because you will always sanitize it before and after every single procedure. So just take a cotton round or a piece of gauze and spray your sanitizer onto the gauze or the cotton round. We use the Nano Silver Protect Spray. That is our most liked sanitizer, and you will most likely get it in your jet kit if you got from Premier Beauty Academy. So then I will take the dampened cotton round or gauze and I will wipe the top of my jet tip. If it's been used before, you'll see that it discolors very quickly. That is picking up all the impurities on the client's skin, even if you've cleansed. If the skin is oily or if there's a lot of congestion, if there's a lot of impurities, then it tends to surface and get stuck onto your tip. So if this is my client's second treatment, I most definitely need to be sanitizing it before and after each session. But even if it's the first time I'm about to use it, I wipe the tip, and then I'm inclined to also just pat it dry, because water does conduct. So you'd never ever want your you never want any moisture present during your treatment. You don't want this client's skin to be wet, and you definitely do not want your jet tip to be wet. So if you are working at quite a fast pace and you want to start as soon as possible, dab the tip of the jet tip dry with the tissue. If you can, what I like to do is, as soon as my client arrives, if it's a new client, I open the tip in front of her so she can see that it is new. We're not breaking the skin barrier, we're not penetrating through the skin, there's no blood, bodily fluid, none of that is present. So this is just to be extra safe. It's not like it's essential to the service. This is not permanent makeup or hyaluronic pen or anything invasive at all. But I'll open the tip, I'll sanitize it, and then I'll first get her prepped, cleanse her skin. By the time that I'm ready to start with her, I'm ready for the jet. The jet tip is dry and we can go straight into the treatment. Okay, so what size area can you cover in one single treatment? An A5 size. So usually a face is approximately an A5 size, and the neck and décolleté is also usually approximately an A5 size. So if you're treating areas on the body like tummy, arms, thighs, buttocks, then you can also use something that is A5 to get an indication of how much work can you do in one 15-minute session. Okay, then what products do we use with Jet? So I highly recommend that when you do your cleansing, you do so with a hydrating cleanser. So you can see that this is a DH cleanser from Skin Sense. It doesn't have to be Skin Sense. I love this range though, it's my favorite. But it's got to be a hydrating cleanser, because if you use an acne cleanser or you use a pigmentation cleanser, anything like salicylic acid, lactic acid, anything dehydrating or semi-exfoliating, you're going to leave the skin quite dry, and then you're actually going to struggle to glide with your tip when you're doing your treatment. You will find that the tip, instead of just gliding, is going to get stuck. So the treatment itself is the easiest thing I could ever teach anyone. Like, it's easier than a lash lift, it's easier than a set of nails, it's easier than anything that I've ever taught. So this is something that's very effortless, because obviously the device itself is doing the work for you. You just need to be there to hold and glide the device correctly. And obviously you need your understanding of skin so that you are able to advise the right home care for your clients to correct whatever their skin concerns are. But it's a very easy, very simple treatment, and your sessions are generally only 15 to 25 minutes for a booking appointment. Okay, thanks guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Just any feedback is welcome. I love communicating with you ladies. Follow my Instagram, Premier Academy, Cape Town. I'll write that down. I've changed it recently. But please follow, please like, please share, please subscribe. Please comment and share any feedback with me. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. And you will not regret, ever, you will never ever regret introducing this into your business.